Dear student, in the chapter Human Health and Disease, already we started discussing about different types of what? Immunity, right? The two types of immunity are number one, innate immunity, and number two, which one? Acquired immunity. We have begin with the first one, innate immunity. You know that the innate immunity is present right from the birth. It is non-specific, that means act against all kind of antigen. It does not have immunological memory. And the fourth very important point, innate immunity consists of four types of barriers. Now we are discussing about four barriers. Already in the last session, we are done with the physical barrier, and the two examples are one is skin, another one is the mucus coating or the mucous membrane. Now let us move on to physiological barrier, cellular barrier, and one more is cytokine barrier. Okay. Now the second one is physiological barrier. Which are the example for physiological barrier? The examples include, the first one is saliva in the mouth. Okay. The second example is tear from the eyes. And the third very important, many are there, but the three examples that you must know. The third one is acid in the stomach. Acid in the stomach are the three major examples for not physical. Confuse ಆಗಬೇಡಿ. Physical already study ಮಾಡಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಈಗ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಯಾವುದು? We are discussing about physiological barrier. Now, how this? The question is, this saliva in the mouth, tear from the eyes, as well as the acid in the stomach, all the three, they try to prevent the entry of foreign particles. The question is how? One thing is very clear with when you speak about the stomach, right? Stomach has acid. What is that acid? HCl. This HCl forming 1.5 to 2 pH. The HCl is having a pH of 1.5 to 2 pH because of the strong acidic nature. If any food that escape from the oral cavity, right, stomach anna kuda escape agi, right, small intestine ge, suppose saliva anna escape agi a foreign particle stomach ge bandre, easily by the action of which one? HCl, it gets destroyed. Is that clear? The microbe which passes through the alimentary canal reaching the stomach is killed by the acid in the stomach called HCl because of its pH ranging from 1.5 to 2 pH. The question is, how saliva and tear in mouth and eye prevent the entry of these foreign particles? Answer is very simple. Saliva and tear both have an antimicrobial enzyme. Do you remember this? Which enzyme? The antimicrobial enzyme present in the saliva, tear, the mother breast milk is also having it, right? Different body secretions have this enzyme. ಹೆಸರೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, it is a antimicrobial which fight against the foreign particle, especially kill which one? Microbes. Bacteriavanna kill ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ antimicrobial, or it is called what? Antibacterial ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ very clear ಅಲ್ವಾ? It is killing which one? Bacteria. Do you remember the name of that enzyme? What is that? Lysozyme. Very important. Okay. Because of the presence of lysozyme in the saliva, in the tear, in the nasal secretions of the body, right, easily they kill the foreign particles. Thereby this lysozyme act as a physiological barrier. But see, in the NCERT they just say that only one line. What is that? acid in the stomach, saliva in the mouth, tear from the eye, all prevent microbial growth ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Question is how? And here is the answer. I'm sorry. Here is the answer. Clear? The lysozyme and the HCl, they prevent the entry of foreign particles. This much you need to know. Now, the third barrier of the innate immunity is which one? Cellular barrier. Name itself tells very specifically who is involved. Cells are involved. What are those cells participating in the cellular barrier or innate immunity? The very important cells include number one, neutrophils. Recall madi, what are the 5 different types of WBCs of the blood? Neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, lymphocyte, monocyte. Correct, no? In that, not all WBC. I repeat it once again. Neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, lymphocyte, monocyte are the 5 different WBCs. In that, number 1, neutrophil, number 2, monocytes, okay, are the major cellular barriers. Apart from that, number 3, NK cells, and number 4, macrophages are also involved as cellular barrier. Let us learn about these. Okay, ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಆದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ PUC ಬಾಡಿ ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ರೀಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ರೀಕಾಲ್ the different types of WBC, how to identify them, what is their function, percentage distribution, which is very important for the NEET, right? Go through that. Now, neutrophil is also called ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಿ? PMNL. Why? What do you mean by PMNL? Polymorphonuclear leukocyte. Yes, what do you mean by leukocyte? WBC. How you will identify this neutrophil? The neutrophil can be identified by having multiple lobes of the nucleus. How many? 3 to 5 lobed nucleus. How many? 3 to 5 lobed nucleus. And hope you remember that it is a granulocyte or a granulocyte. Granulocyte. Because of 3 to 5 lobed nucleus, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. What is the number of nucleus ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ is only 1. ಕೇವಲ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ 3 ರಿಂದ 5 ಲೋಬ್ಗಳಾಗಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ರೀಸನ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರೋಫಿಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ polymorphonuclear. Nucleus is having 3 to 5 lobes, right? Polymorphonuclear leukocyte anta kariteve. And the second one is monocyte. Both neutrophil as well as monocyte kill the foreign particle. How? The answer is by phagocytosis, where very important in blood. ಇವರು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಡ್, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರೋಫಿಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೊನೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಕಿಲ್ ದ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ by an act called phagocytosis. Recall, what is phagocytosis? Engulfing the foreign particle, eating the foreign particle. ಈ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಸೆಲ್ಗಳು ಆ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ is called phagocytosis. This is how they will kill them. The question is, what about NK cell and where it is present? NK cell, also called natural killer cell. It is also called as what? NK ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಕಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಸೆಲ್. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ. It is present first of all in the blood. Okay, this point is important. What about the first two, neutrophil and monocyte? They are also in the blood. What is the style of killing the foreign particle? You know, it is by phagocytosis. Now the question is, what about natural killer cell? ಏನಿದು? ನಾನು 5 WBCಯ ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ನೀವು ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರೋಫಿಲ್, ಇವೋಸಿನೋಫಿಲ್, ಬೇಸೋಫಿಲ್, ಲಿಂಫೋಸೈಟ್, ಮೊನೋಸೈಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಯು ನೆವರ್ ಸೇ NK ಸೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಏನಿದು? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಡ್. ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ immature lymphocyte. ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರೋಫಿಲ್, ಇವೋಸಿನೋಫಿಲ್, ಬೇಸೋಫಿಲ್, ಲಿಂಫೋಸೈಟ್, ಮೊನೋಸೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಲಿಂಫೋಸೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಕೇಳಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿ ಲಿಂಫೋಸೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅನದರ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಟಿ ಲಿಂಫೋಸೈಟ್, ರೈಟ್? ದ ಟೂ ಲಿಂಫೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ actually the part of acquired immunity. Clear? They are the part of acquired immunity. But if the lymphocyte is mature, then only they are the part of acquired immunity. If a lymphocyte is immature, ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಅದು immature ಅಂತ ಆದರೆ, that immature lymphocyte is called what? Natural killer cell. Clear, no? What is NK cell? It is an immature lymphocyte present in the blood, and this will kill the foreign particle. How? It will kill by producing certain chemicals. ಆದರೆ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್? ದ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಪರ್ಫೋರಿನ್. ಪರ್ಫೋರಿನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬೈ ದ NK cell. This perforin or the NK cell is very much active against virus infected cells of the body. ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ವೈರಸ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವ ಸೆಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಕಿಲ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್. ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋವಿಂಗ್ಲಿ, ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದ ಹಾಗೆ, ಮೆನಿ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ದೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರಸ್. ಇಫ್ ಎನಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ, ವೈರಸ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿಲ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಕೆಲಸ ಯಾರ್ದು? NK ಸೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಥಿಯರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀಟಿಗೆ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ನು? ಇಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿ. ಹೇಗೆ ಕಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ಫ್ಯಾಗೋಸೈಟೋಸಿಸ್? ನೋ. It will produce some chemicals called perforin. That perforin makes pores in the body of, okay, will make the pore, holes in the body of, what is that? The cell. ಅಥವಾ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೆನ್ ದ ಹೋಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್, ದ ಸೆಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೈ. These cells are going to die. Is that clear? But ನಿಮಗೆ if it becomes very difficult, you leave this. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ. NK cell is natural killer cell. It is present in the blood. It is a immature lymphocyte. ಇಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Clear, no? Okay. The fourth one is, what is that? Macrophage. Macrophages, right? Macrophages, what they are actually? Macrophages are the modified monocytes. What they are? They are the modified monocytes. Neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, lymphocyte, monocyte. Alva. Monocytes are found in the blood. That I have told you already. Monocyte is found in the blood. But what about macrophage? Macrophage is a modified monocyte. Monocyte ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗಿ, modify ಆಗಿ, it becomes what? Macrophage. Is that clear? But where they are found? Macrophages are found in the tissues. They are not found in the blood. They are found in the tissues. Is that clear? And they also kill the foreign particle. How? Phagocytosis. Clear? They also kill the foreign particle by phagocytosis, engulfing them. So ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, neutrophil, monocyte, NK cell, all the three are present in the blood. Especially neutrophil and monocyte prevent the microbial entry by phagocytosis. Neutrophil is called polymorphonuclear leukocyte. Why? because of the 3 to 5 lobed nucleus. Macrophage is a modified monocyte found in the tissues. It also kills the foreign particle. How? By phagocytosis. This is how these four cells act as what kind of barrier? Cellular barriers of the body. The last point, these cells, okay, these cells, they reach in the blood vessel. Say for example, this is a blood vessel, okay, let me show it like this. This is a blood vessel where the blood is flowing continuously with a pressure of how much? Right, 120 by 80 millimeter of mercury. Say for example, here is a foreign particle, an antigen. Clear, no? But the the neutrophil, the monocytes are here. See, the question is how they reach here. They reach the target site. They reach the target site by an act called diapedesis. Okay, what is diapedesis? Amoeba-like squeezing movement of the WBC. ಅಮೀಬಾ ಲೈಕ್, ನೀವು ಲೀಚ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಲೀಚ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟು. ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ the WBC, by attaching to the wall of the blood vessel, they show amoeba-like movement. I repeat, the amoeba-like squeezing movement of the WBC through the wall of the blood vessel is called diapedesis. Can be asked for 1 mark. Okay, through diapedesis they reach their target site. Clear, no? They cannot swim to jump to blood. They cannot swim in the blood. They cannot reach here. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ pressure, I told you, 120 by 80 millimeter of mercury ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಈ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ವೆಸಲ್ ಇನ ವಾಲಿಗೆ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ಕ್ವೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಸೈಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Now the last one is which one? The fourth kind of barrier. It is cytokine barrier. The very important point is, when I speak about cytokine barrier, it is active only against virus infected cells of the body. Virus infected cells of the body. Clear? It will not act against any other cells. Let me show you with a simple example. Say for example, imagine that these are the cells of a human body. Okay, the cells are like this, simply for understanding purpose. Okay, now a virus I will show like this. Say for example, okay, this virus is going to infect this particular cell. Okay, this is, now I can say this is what? It is a virus infected cell. Correct alwa? ನನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿಯ ಒಂದು virus infected cell anta karibodu, because the virus has entered inside this particular cell. As a cell of my body, a human body cell, nammade body cell, get infected by a virus, I repeat, the virus infected cells of the human body quickly they start releasing some chemicals to the surrounding. Okay, what is that? That chemical is called, very important, ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಿ? Interferon. What is that chemical? Interferon. Which cell will produce? Do this cell will produce interferon? No. Do this one produce? No. Only which cell will produce? A cell of the body which is what? Infected by the virus. The virus infected cell of the body will release a chemical to its surrounding. What is that chemical called? That chemical is called interferon. Interferon reach the neighboring cells. ನೇಬರಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಈ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೆರಾನ್ ಹೋಗಿ ರೀಚ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ದ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ವಾಟ್? ಆಸ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ ದ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೆರಾನ್, right, the cells become resistant to further viral infection. Further viral infection. Is that clear? Suppose in the NEET, if the statement is like this: cytokine barrier is active against bacteria and fungal infected cells also along with virus infected cell. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? along with virus infected cell, cytokine barrier act against bacteria and fungus infected cells also. Do this statement is right? No, it is totally wrong ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. Please mark this, very important. Cytokine barrier is active only against what? Virus infected cell. It will not act against fungus infected cell, nothing. Kevala virus infected cell. Now explain. A cell when get infected by a virus, that is virus infected cell of the body, release a chemical to the surrounding. That chemical is called interferon. As these interferons reach the neighboring cells they receive them. It is a kind of signal alwa. Now what happens, ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿರುವಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಬಂದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ, right? No, same way the cell which has received this interferon becomes resistant to further viral infection. ಈ ವೈರಸ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, because the cell has made itself ready. ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಯಾವುದರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ? the virus infection. Is that clear? Now let me quickly recall. The 4 barriers are: number 1, physical barrier, example skin and mucous membrane. Physiological barrier, saliva in the mouth, tear from the eyes, acid in the stomach. Cellular barriers are neutrophil, monocytes, NK cells and macrophage. And the cytokine barrier is the one which is active against only the virus infected cells of the body. In my next session, I will begin with which one? Acquired immunity. Thank you.